Hey everyone, it's JoJo, and I know it's been a while since I did a Beyblade video, but hopefully a lot of you will be excited about this. I am going a little bit old school with this unboxing. This is the strongest Blader set from the 40 Metal Fight series. But before I go on to the unboxing, I want to give a huge shout out to Blader Zio for gifting this to me. I've been wanting to do this unboxing for a long time, but never really had the time for it until now. So Zio came down to LA all the way from Northern California. He came down all the way to LA and competed in a tournament, and it was so much fun. We all had a good experience. I believe he had the most fun out of everyone. But yeah, it was really fun, really cool. So big shout out to Blader Zio. I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to check him out. But yeah, let's just get on to it. So this is actually in Korean. This is by Sonokong, not necessarily Takara Tomy. It's basically just a Korean version of it. And if I'm correct, I believe the Takara Tomy version did not come with this Bay deck case. So that's an added bonus when you get the Sonokong version. Alright, so this is the front of the box. You get 3 Beyblades. And this used to be the only way to get Blitz Unicorno back in the day with the 4D system. Here on the back, showing you all the stats for each Beyblade. So we have Blitz Unicorno, this is Nightmare Rex here in the middle, and Basalt Horogium. And I will go over all the different parts during the unboxing, but yeah, here's just a little overview of all the parts, all their stats. And you do get different face bolts, like the heavy metal face bolts and the feather one. Here's a side view. Kind of explaining the Bay deck case. So this side is just a suggested combo down here, and maybe we'll do some battles with these combos. I'll do stock battles first and then try these ones out. Alright, so that's it. Let's get to unboxing. And right away we have the Bay deck case right on top, and the Beyblades, all the tools and all that stuff, the stickers, and it doesn't come with a launcher, so let me get all of this out. Alright, and here we have the Beyblades, but before we go on to that, I want to talk about the Bay deck case real quick. So it says 1, 2, 3, 1 for each of your Beyblades, and on the inside, it has like this plastic divider to separate your Beyblades. So this is kind of like a tournament deck, where you would randomize your Beyblade, or you would assign your Beyblade for the first battle, second battle, and third battle, and your opponent would do the same thing as well. So whatever was in number 1, you would fight your opponent's number 1, number 2, and number 3, and I guess it's like best out of 3 or most points. I'm not sure. I've never really participated in an official WBBA tournament, but I have been in WBO tournaments, so yeah, there is a difference. But yeah, he got this really nice logo on the back, or on the bottom, and this is Metal Fight Beyblade 3 deck. I'm pretty sure that says case back there. Yeah, Bay deck case. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Let's just go on to the Beyblades, and let's talk about Blitz Unicorno first. And I did put all the stickers on and assemble this Beyblade already. But yeah, this was the only way before like Hasbro released them with Hybrid Blades. This was the only way to get Blitz Unicorno, and was to buy this entire set. But I think it's pretty worth it because you have really good parts, especially this one right here. So for the face bolt, we got Unicorno 2, and for the clear wheel, we have also Unicorno 2. And the Blitz metal wheel has 2 parts, or not 2 parts, well yeah, technically 2 parts, but 2 modes, which I will show you right now. So if you guys aren't familiar with 4D system, that was when they started introducing a bunch of gimmicks for all the Beyblades, like mode changes and like 4D bottoms and all that. So right now, it's in, I believe this is Assault mode or Smash mode. The wings are bigger, it's got bigger gaps in between, so it's going to have a lot of harder hits. And like I said, it does come in 2 parts, so you got this bigger metal wheel and like this core part, and when you just flip it around, not that way, this way, you could switch the modes. So as you can see, the wings are smaller, there's more of them, and I believe this is Smash, no, I just said that. This is Barrage mode. But I like it in this other mode. No, not this one. Okay, yeah, that one right there. And because I'm OCD, I like to align the thick parts of the clear wheel with the thick parts of the metal wheel. Plus it makes like kind of the whole wheel even a little bit. And for the track and bottom, we have 100, third shortest track. And for the bottom or the performance tip, we have rubber semi-flat, RSF. Not as aggressive as rubber flat, but still pretty good. Could be used for like mobile defense as well. Alright, so let's put this Beyblade back together. Let's tighten it up a little with the tool. And there you have Blitz Unicorno. Next up we have Nightmare Rex, and this Beyblade comes with the feather face bolts. And I didn't want to put the stickers on, but in case you guys are curious as how to Nightmare Rex looks like, that's it right there. And I kind of like the clear wheel on its own. It looks fine without the stickers. So the feather face bolt and the heavy metal face bolt could go together, like they're interchangeable, so you could switch the weight. And I'll show you that in a little bit. So we got Rex and Nightmare. And it's got 3 wings, and I've never really used this this metal wheel, but it still looks kind of cool. It's like fossil bones, and it's increasingly like getting bigger as you go along. And here's another closer look at the clear wheel. You can see the dinosaur head right there. Looks pretty neat. And for the bottom, or for the track and bottom, we have UW145 for upper wing. So right now, well, let's show you the 2 parts to it. So this is the wing part, and it flips, or kind of like has this upward slope. And when you put it in that upward slope on the track, this is like stamina mode, and it's kind of like a giant downforce. If you just look at it, if you think about it a little bit, but yeah, it's like a giant downforce, provides more stamina. But if you just flip it around, this is more like an attack mode, facing downward. But I like the upward facing one. I don't think it'll like scrape against the stadium as bad as the other way. For the bottom we have EWD, or Eternal Wide Defense. Basically wide defense with a free spinning tip there, so really helps with stamina. Especially against like left spinning Beyblades, if they are stamina type, it helps it with like the LAD. And let's put this back together. Oh, another thing I should mention about the track is, for some reason it doesn't lock in like with the Takara Tomy or Hasbro one. It kind of just like slips in and doesn't lock in, and like it kind of just falls out. But it doesn't really matter if you're gonna have the track or the bottom tightened there, because it's just gonna hold it in place anyway. Alright, that is Nightmare Rex. And last but not least, we have Basalt Horogium. And for you Hasbro fans, it's also known as Twisted Tempo. So we have the face bolt, the heavy metal face bolt, and we have Horogium as the clear wheel. And I think this is missing a number, so it's like, so it's a clock, right? So 1, 2, 3, and it goes straight to 5. So it's missing 4, and it goes all the way to 12. It's kind of funny. But yeah, for the metal wheel, it's Basalt, and this used to be like, well, it still kind of is like the go-to Beyblade, the go-to metal wheel. Back in the day, I think it was like the Maximum series. There was like the tallest Beyblade, the widest Beyblade, the one with the most stamina, and the heaviest, which is this one. And yeah, it's actually really heavy, but it's not, you know, even all around. Otherwise that would have been really overpowered. So they have this little staircase going down. It unevens the weight, and so it's not going to be, you know, perfect. Otherwise that would have been like, you know, lots of boring battles. And here's the metal face, just to give you a closer look at it, and just come apart right there. For the track and bottom, we have 145, which is a pretty tall track, and the bottom is rubber sharp RS. So good for defense. helps it keep it in the stadium. Good for a little bit of stamina, but not so much because it's rubber. But yeah, it's still pretty fitting for Basalt Herogium. And let's put this Beyblade back together. And this Beyblade did not come with any stickers. Alright, and I don't know why I just did that, because I wanted to demonstrate how to exchange the face bolts. I mean, it's pretty simple, but you know, just for instructional purposes. So this middle core could come out, and so this like outer ring could come out too. And you could basically have like a metal core with a plastic ring around, so it keeps it, most of the weight will be in the center. Or you could have the plastic core with the metal ring, and it'll provide a little bit more stamina because it's more toward the weight is more toward the outside. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this unboxing. Another big shout out to Blader Zio for gifting this to me. I will put a link to his Beyblade channel in the description below if you guys want to check him out. So yeah, thank you again, Zio, for this. And stay tuned because I'm going to be doing battles right after this.